My topic is all about Dota. Dota. Nowadays, this word is popular, rather common among kids, especially in high school and colleges today. Dota is strategy nor RPG, role-playing games, which you can decide what kind of hero you want to be. Namely, strength, agility, and intelligence. You could also customize your own stats depending on how you expand your heroes, abilities, and skills. There are also items that could help you strengthen your hero. But take note, not all items are compatible, such as items has orb effect. Orb effect is an item that gives you aura that suppress a hero's normal you aura that suppress a hero normal at attack ability, and namely it is divided to 5 types. Dota is an expansion game that has an addicting effect once you try to playing it, and it requires strategy, teamwork, and a lot of tactics. When you enter the door of of Warcraft. Now let's elaborate Dota on how it affects us in two significant ways. For me, the advantage is nowadays students are more enlightened about the ways of computer. Through Dota, students are now being updated to the most information, not only to Dota but through the global internet. For me, it also encourages young students to be literate for far more than before, and it also helps us to expand our capabilities through computer that will serve us to be professional in modern days, and also through the incoming new services that computer may offer. Thanks to Dota, computer now are being one step behind to everyone from who wants to be computer friendly. On the counterpart, Dota has also a disadvantage effect, though we can't notice it clearly, because based on what I saw nowadays, all Filipino games such as Tumbang Preso, Patintero, Tagu-Taguan, and etc. are rarely played by kids today, and most of the time exposed only to computer. That's all. Thank you. Wow.